I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. God places certain situations in the world for every single person, every single day. And at the end of the day, I love you and we're gonna get through it. Is that okay? Is that good?
Perfect.
Sorry, I got a lot of kids inside. Come on. Oh, here, do you want me to get the door for you?
Yes, please. Thank you, sir.
You can shut it yourself.
Rude! What's up, Peña fans?
What's poppin', Peña fan? What's poppin'?
Oh my, okay. You guys, we are going on a date right now.
Yay! No, legit, we really are.
Okay,
though.
yeah, we really are. I need to explain something real quick, okay? So a date to most people is like going out to dinner, you know, the movies, something fancy, you get all dressed up.
Ice cream
date, whatever. On the other side of it, running errands to most people is like going to the store, going grocery shopping, paying bills, going to get wash your car, get your hair done. Like, that's running errands to some people, right? That, to us, doing it by ourselves is a date. It's like a full-on date. It's like, whoa, like, we are on a date right now.
It sounds dumb, but it's really true.
Like, we legit feel like we're on a date right now. We just left the kids with Abby. If you guys don't already know, Abby helps us out a lot in the mornings. She's kind of like the Thea/nanny.
Thea nanny for
the girls. And honestly, she's there because I cannot work unless I have another set of hands. Especially with 2 kids now, I cannot get anything done by myself with them. And you guys know Chris goes to work in the morning. He works for property management, real estate, so he does that thing in the morning, and I do like my editing and emails and all that stuff in the morning as well. But with 2 kids now, it's so different. I can't get anything done unless I have Abby's help. So if you're wondering why she's around a lot, that's why. Anyway, the girls are with her right now. That is because we are going on a little date. We are going to
get some lunch first. Don't know where yet, but then after that we are going to where, babe?
We're going to this place that does medical massages. I will introduce him and what he does and all that good stuff after we go out and go on our little date. Basically, we're just going to get lunch, guys, but to us that's huge. But later on you will see what we're talking about, and the main point of this video is to share that with you guys because yesterday I went and got a medical massage and it was life-changing. It's not like a regular relaxing massage. It shouldn't even be considered a massage in general because basically he fixes everything that's wrong with you. And I asked him, I was like, can I like come here tomorrow and you work on my husband and I record you because I want others to know about this. I feel like not enough people know about this, and honestly it's not only physical health but it's emotional health, and I feel like it will help so many people out and you guys are genuinely gonna be interested in it. And he was like, yeah, I'm down. So that's where we're gonna go after this.
And the reason why we're bringing this into our channel, like, this is like not family related, I guess you can say, but the reason why we're bringing it into our channel is to help you guys understand that for content creators you have to be completely healthy. That's physically, emotionally, like everything, spiritually, everything. You have to be so healthy to be able to, you know, come up with new ideas and, you know, have all this energy, especially with 2 kids.
And just be on camera in general.
Yeah, like,
if we have low energy, you guys are not really gonna want to watch that, at least not every day, you know what I mean? To even turn on the camera and get in the mood to do so, we have to be completely healthy inside and out. Not only physically, like Chris said, but also mentally and emotionally. We need to have that high energy. We need to be in the position to where we even want to create content, you know what I mean?
So that's really been a goal that we've been trying to, you know, reach, is, you know, get emotionally, physically healthier,
spiritually,
you know,
too,
just one step at a time. If it's, you know, for example, we cut out soda a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago now, I think.
Months ago.
You know, cutting soda out was a huge part of our life. Like, we used to drink soda every single day and it would make us feel like crap. It's not healthy for you again. So just one simple change like that can spark a whole chain of things to you know, to change. Going to the gym can be one of them. Eating healthier can be one of them. Going to church can be one of them. Speaking with, you know, a counselor or someone, even a mentor, can be really, really life-changing for someone. So if you're stuck in a place, or you know, you're feeling unmotivated or something, look for something to change and make it a positive. That way your life will be different.
Okay, like, Tony Robbins, hello.
Okay, I'm not Tony Robbins, let's stop there.
No, if you guys don't know who that is, that's a whole nother thing. We just really wanted to incorporate this into our channel because we're not just a family vlogs channel. You know, yes, we show you guys our life as a family, but this has to do with it, and this is so huge and so important. This is honestly the reason why we're able to do what we do. It's because all of the work that gets put in before we turn on the camera. Also, if you cannot tell, this video is way longer than our normal vlogs. We wanted to make this video kind of like a mini movie for those that are interested. At the end of the day, I know not everybody watches our whole vlog. Even if it's 10 minutes, not everybody is gonna watch that full 10 minutes. So we wanted to take the opportunity to make this a long video for you guys so that if you are interested, you can watch the full thing. You can feel like you are actually, you know, with us. It's not so much like little clips here and there of our day. It's kind of like a mini movie about what we're actually doing today. So yeah, we hope you guys like and appreciate that. But we are literally pulling up to the food spot. So where are we gonna eat today, babe?
Well, you said Chick-fil-A and I can't think of anything better, so.
I love Chick-fil-A. No, you don't want Chick-fil-A.
I don't want Chick-fil-A, but.
So then we're not getting Chick-fil-A.
There's no other choice. You can get Chick-fil-A and I'll get sushi.
See, like this right here, I would usually take out. Like that is irrelevant to our vlog and I would usually take it out. But I'm gonna leave it in here so you guys really know how we actually are.
That's real life though.
That's real life.
And that's what they've been wanting to see, right?
Yeah,
we literally never, and I'm literally being serious, 100% of the time can never just say, okay, I want to go here and just go there. Like it never works that way, ever. Well,
now I'm just starting to be like, okay, we're going here, we're going to Baker's, and then we go, and it works perfectly. So I'm just gonna keep doing that. We're going to Chick-fil-A, bye. Okay, babe, you see that store right there?
Yeah,
we are going in there, whether it's, I don't know if we have time to go in there right now, but after the massage thing, we can go because Abby said that they have taco decorations and Ava's birthday, second birthday party, as you guys know, is coming up next month. It's taco theme. Taco Tuesday, get it? So yeah, we gotta go in there. And also I heard that there's a bunch of activities for her, so let's do it. You down?
I'm down.
Wait, am I going with you? This is so weird, you guys. I never go inside. I always stay in the car with the kids. I'm going inside and Chris is holding the door right now. What is this? Oh, I forgot to put on deodorant. This is not normal, thank you.
My pleasure. See what I did there?
I get
it. For this special day, with this special woman, decided to get you some flowers.
Thank you. Those were right there. You never get a salad.
I never do, but I've been craving a salad so bad.
Spicy chicken sandwich. You got another sandwich.
And your fries. Fries are always better when they're not yours. Dear Jesus, may this food bless our bodies. Thank you so much for the name of Jesus Christ.
Amen. You looking like a dime. Actually a nickel. Get it?
I got a nickel. I got a nickel. Hey, 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 hey.
This is like Disneyland for me. Cheap stuff? What?
Where the candy at?
You guys know I love the deals. They got Easter stuff. One of those cute moms.
Healthier. Where the candy at?
Should I be one of those cute moms that like gets their kids Easter stuff and decorations? Like,
no.
You know, like Marcelle, she's so freaking cute. She literally decorates every holiday. And her kids get so spoiled, but I love it. Marcel, teach me your ways. Oh, look, unicorn stuff. Squirrel. Look, okay, this is what Abby was talking about. This, freaking music. I don't want to get copyrighted. So these are magic erasers. The color shows up on here. Don't look at my finger. The color shows up on here, but not on anything else. It's literally like clear ink.
I'm sold.
Sold? I think it's so old. Both. That one.
Peppa Pig.
Peppa Pig. Those should be good for now. Let's see how she likes them. Okay, hello, hello. Babe! Oh, this is slime stuff. Wait, no, we all know how that turned out. Insert clip here. Babe, what happened? Yeah, slime in your hair. How are we gonna get the slime out of your hair? Mama's gonna get it out? Let me see, baby.
Looks like she's a pilgrim with two little girls.
Poor Ava never saw it coming. Dude, they have everything here. If you guys have a Five Below near you guys should totally go. They have stuff for the house. This is so cute. I wish they had a store like this when we were younger. You know how we thought we were rich when we had like $6 in our pockets?
Dude, you will if you come to Five Below.
Exactly. I could have came here and I would have felt rich. Abby walked in the house today and she was wearing the cutest shoes and she said they were only $5, so I'm about to get some for myself. You guys, bougie on a budget. Yes, honey, work. Those could be cute. You know, when some things like so ugly that it could be cute. Some Vans slip-on knockoffs. I honestly need some white slip-ons, so that would be cute just for like an Instagram picture, you know what I mean? But where are the shoes? They were like knockoff Birkenstocks. Birkenstocks, is that what? They got sandals over there, purses, lotions, bath bombs. I wouldn't trust the bath bombs though. Essential oils for life. Oh, I see them. Yes. I am size 8 or 8.5. Let's try them on. Look at my sandals, guys. I'm so freaking fake bougie right now. Oh, they're comfy. Oh, and they would go with this outfit. Wait, why are my feet so big? Is there a 9? Let's try a 9 because honestly, I think my feet grew after having babies. I think they say that they grow when you're pregnant or something. I don't know. Okay, these are way better. These are super cute. I'm getting them. I don't care if they're $5. I was legit looking at the clothes and Chris was like, Laura's boutique would never. So I was like, yeah, you're right. Laura, you know I'm loyal.
Man, they got Mike and Ike's. You want Mike and Ike's? Where y'all boyfriend at? Where y'all boyfriend at? Is he getting you candy?
Where's the Mike and Ike's for real?
They don't have none.
They're right here, babe. Can I have it? Can I have your number? Can I have it?
Dude, this place is a steal. You can buy this whole cooler for $5. Come on!
You guys, they even have salt lamps here. These things are so good for you. Have you ever licked one?
No, what? What is it?
Sega Genesis.
Sega Genesis?
Okay, wait, what's your name?
Genesis.
Genesis?
Yes.
And your sister's name?
Isabel.
Hi, Isabel!
That's
She's
sensitive.
gonna trip out. She's always like, you guys liked her comment one time, and she's like, do you watch the Peña fam still? And I was like, of course. And she was like, they liked my comment. And like,
Oh my
everything. She's so
goodness,
cute.
I love you guys. Okay, you see that? The blazing crab, that's where Chris and Jose got the crab from their
Dude,
mukbang.
it was so good.
If you guys haven't seen that mukbang, they are hilarious. You guys gotta watch it.
It's not even posted yet.
No, when they see this, it will
Yeah, by the time they see this, it'll be posted, but it's not even posted.
That's another thing we do that you guys probably wouldn't think that we do is the way we talk in videos. Oh, I just spit, sorry. The way we talk in videos is like in the future. So how I just said like, oh, you guys gotta watch that video. That video is not even posted yet. I haven't even edited that video yet, but I know that by the time this video goes out, you guys will have already seen that video. You know what I mean? So we always have to like think ahead before speaking and like talk as if we're in the future. It's the weirdest thing ever, but
We actually have a DeLorean and we can go back to the future.
what the heck is a DeLorean?
Come on, babe. You never seen Back to the Future? The movie?
Yeah.
The car that they use to go back to the future is called the DeLorean.
I knew that. Okay, isn't this the weirdest urgent care ever? It literally looks like it's like fake.
Browse by Dylan is down that street.
Hello, Browse by Dylan. That's another thing. Last night we did a little giveaway. Browse by Dylan actually did it, and she gave away 10 microblading sessions
For $100.
for $100 a piece, which is literally like free because
Literally.
microblading is so expensive, but it's for a reason because, I mean, hello, I am not wearing any makeup right now. I'm gonna do a touch-up with her, but even if I didn't, my brows still look good. Like, I'm not just saying that because it's me, okay? Like, she legit does a really good job. So she was so sweet and did that giveaway, and then one Peña family member was chosen to get free microblading. Dylan, you are literally the sweetest person ever. And whoever the Peña family member was, I'm gonna check who it was on my phone right now, but whoever it was, I hope that you have amazing brows, and I hope you're happy with them because I am so happy with mine. Okay, we are now pulling up at the massage place. This is in downtown Redlands. It's upstairs in this building right here, and I'm telling you guys, this is so, thank you, babe.
You're
This is so amazing. We're about to go meet John right now. What are you doing? So that you guys can see why I am raving over this. Chris has no idea. His life is about to change right now. So you go up the stairs, and it's this one, but you enter through this one, 216. Knock, knock, hi.
Hello.
Hey, John. Okay, guys, we're now here with John from Redlands Massage Therapy. John, do you want to tell him a little bit about what you do?
Hi guys, I'm John Webster. I'm here at Redlands Massage Therapy in beautiful downtown Redlands.
Woo.
I am a medical massage therapist. That is what my license is under. I also do a variety of other things that go with it, like craniosacral therapy, visceral manipulation, trigger point therapy, some myofascial release, some emotional work. I tend to work with a lot of trauma patients as well. We're now going to interview
Chris over here.
So, tell me about what's going on.
So, honestly, the reason I'm here today is because my lovely wife came to you yesterday, and she said that you worked wonders on her, and I have lower back pain is what I want to try and target today, and I have an anger necessarily issue, I guess you could say. I have a hard time controlling my anger sometimes, and filling out your survey, that's what I checkbox.
I saw that. There was no explanation to it, so that's good. How old are you?
24.
And how long have you had the low back problem?
Oh.
Was there any injury or anything that caused that?
No, nothing specific. No.
Is it left side or right side?
More left, I would say.
Does it hurt when you stand, sit, walk, sleep?
Yeah, when I stand and then when I walk for a long period of time.
How about sitting in a car for a long time?
No.
None of that? And is it, describe it, is it achy, is it sharp, is it just kind of a dull pain that's there all the time?
It's, I would say a sharp pain if I'm walking for a long period of time. If I'm just standing there for a long period of time or just on my feet in general, I would say it's more of an ache. But if I'm physically walking, like this past weekend, we were at an event all weekend. And we were doing like 10 miles of walking a day, and that was like a sharp pain.
So it's painful, but it doesn't impede you from doing what you're doing.
Correct.
Okay, so you can still be active and functioning.
Correct.
We'll talk about the muscle structures of what probably is causing that when we get in there. Tell me a little bit more about the anger. Is it like flashbang kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's very...
Can you feel it coming, or is it just triggered and it goes?
A little bit of both.
How long have you had that?
Oh, as long as I can remember.
All your life?
Yeah.
What was your childhood like?
This is the question most people fear to answer.
Do you want to like warn them or like a little disclaimer or something?
Yeah. Amanda is currently editing the video that you are watching right now, so we decided to come in the other room. That way I could let you guys know what's going on. First of all, this topic that we're about to go into is very sensitive to some people and myself. I talk about my past and kind of the way that I grew up, and it got very deep really quick, and honestly I didn't expect it. So if you're sensitive to things like that, just click out now. I would prefer you not to watch that. The only reason I'm doing this is to help some people out there that may not know how to deal with certain situations in their life. That's the only reason that I have the courage to do what I'm doing. So please understand that. And then second of all, like I said before, it happened so quick and I honestly did not expect it. But I do have a relationship with my mom now, and everything is okay at this point. So to my mom, if you're watching, I love you. Don't take this the wrong way. This is the way that I see the world. This is how I grew up. It's not my fault. It's not your fault. It's just the way that things work. And I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. God places certain situations in the world for every single person every single day. And at the end of the day, I love you, and we're gonna get through it. Is that okay? Is that good?
Perfect.
How's mom and dad?
My mom, I didn't grow up with my mom. My dad was never in the picture, and I grew up with my grandparents.
Why?
Because mom was a drug addict, and at 5 years old, I moved in, never came back, and then she's still in the picture. Like, I know of her. You can record it. I knew of her, and I still know of her, and we still have a relationship, I guess you could say, but I didn't grow up with her. She had 4 daughters after that when I was 9, back to back to back, 4 years in a row. And then when the oldest one was, 4? 5? She lost him to CPS. SWAT team came and raided the house, lost him to CPS.
Because of the drug addict?
Yeah, drug addiction, and she was selling, yeah. So,
are those sisters in your life?
Yeah, they are now.
And dad's nowhere in the picture?
Dad was never in the picture. We had a little bit of communication a few times. I would say maybe when I was 8, we talked for maybe a week. And then he tries to come in the picture now through over social media, but it's not really working too well.
Any therapy? Have you ever been to therapy?
Mm-mm.
Why?
Nobody's ever told him to.
Yeah, no one's ever told me to. Never.
Because the anger problem's working?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, working great.
What do you know about drug and alcoholism? Drug addiction and alcoholism?
Not very much. but a little bit. What do you mean?
Let me start by saying I've been sober 25 years. I mean, that's my wheelhouse.
Awesome.
I went through a horrible first marriage. I barely, I had 3 kids when I got sober. They were 4, 5, and 6. I was a mess. I was super angry. I was not an everyday drinker. I was a weekend drinker, and in between I was just and it finally caught up to me to the point where I had to do something about it. So
right.
I know a lot about alcoholism and drug addiction because I've been in that world for a long time. In addition to that, one of the jobs I had up until last year was I worked for the sheriff department as a civilian employee, and 13 years of that was in jail. So I hung out with drug addicts and alcoholics for a long time and got to learn and know the behavior patterns and that kind of stuff. In addition to that, when I went to massage school, one of the reasons I went to medical massage school and wanted to get into this business was to try and help find the causes and cures for addiction, for alcoholism. I wanted to make myself better, but I also wanted to help other people and find some modalities that would help with that kind of stuff. So, towards that end, in this story that you have, right, how we act, think, and behave is going to be contingent on our environment and what we grew up with, right? So, at 5, you were taken out of the family?
I was dropped off to my grandparents' house for a visit, and then all I remember and what I've been told is she never came back. But
so you were abandoned. You were abandoned at 5 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about abuse for a second. Car accident, right? You're in the car. You're out of control. The car's moving. All of a sudden, bam! You hit the guardrail, and now you're rolling. You broke your arm, the airbag went off, you got a black eye, you maybe have a seatbelt injury, let's say you broke a rib, right?
Okay.
In this part of the accident where you're out of control and you're trying to make the car work, but you can't because you're spinning out of control, conscious processing. In this part of the accident where you've already been hit and you're damaged and you're broken, your brain has already started to assess and fix the damage that's gone on in your body when this happened.
Okay.
This is conscious processing. The damage to your body happened here. Your brain did not have time to process the damage that happened here. So what happens is, especially in those type of car accidents, years later, when the adhesions take and the broken rib heals and the wrist heals, and then you have other factions that we call life, there may be some other processes in the body that cause the body to pull on a nerve or cause a little bit of pain, a little bit of low back pain 10 years after the accident, and you have no conscious recognition that the accident is causing what happened now 10 years ago. In that instance, what I'm doing is trying to get your brain to latch on to the fact that when this happened, it caused some damage, and we're going to try and bring the brain into the body so that it can help me work this thing through.
Okay.
Extend this out. Let's say you're a mother with a child in the car. They will leave their body to go try and protect that child, so they weren't even in their body when this happened. Spiritually, physically, mentally, they were out trying to protect the child. Let's add drugs or alcohol to that. They're not in their right mind, and the accident happens. I'm sure you've heard of accidents where you shouldn't even be alive because it rolled 5 times and the drunk walked away without a scratch because there was no expectation of, oh crap.
Yeah.
And then different factions of drugs cause different realities, but the point is you're not in your body when this happens. So when you go to fix that problem, your brain doesn't even know what happened. In coma victims, when they wake up, they're aware that there's time gaps missing, and they get really angry because they don't know what happened in between. They weren't in their body. Now let's extend that abuse period, right? Let's say you were in an abusive relationship for 5 to 10 years and being beaten on a regular basis. Each one of those becomes this times however many times it happened, and each one of those stacks and holds. And when you finally get to the point where you want to make it better, if you want to make it better, you have to address and assess each one of those so that the brain can pretty much detox it out.
Okay.
Come to terms with it and let it go. And now child abuse too, right? Precognizant, between 0 and 6 years old. Children don't have the verbal abilities to be able to address the damage that's being done to them. Oftentimes they will actually split and leave their body and look at it from above, right? It's a real thing. 6 to 12 is adolescence. Adolescence processes a different way. You're coming in touch and in terms with your body and your space, and you're going to process whatever that damage is differently. And then 12 to adult is a whole different thing. If somebody's abused in all of those different time frames, each one of those time frames has to be addressed in kind, in conjunction with whatever the abuse was. At 5 years old, you're in the first. You know you were abandoned physically, you know you were abandoned mentally, you know you were abandoned emotionally. You did not have the cognitive ability to be able to fight back, understand what was happening, do anything about it, because you were just a little puppet of a kid, and all you knew is that your mom gave you away. The only way for that child to fight back is to get angry. So in essence, my best guess, because I'm not a therapist, is that part of you is stuck at 5 in that state of mind, in that time frame, because that's the only way you knew how to address it. So without hearing your story other than what you've told me in the last 5 minutes, I'm going to guess the times that you flash are the times that you have no control over whatever the situation is. And that takes you right back to that time frame in your life. I didn't want to do that on camera. That's you. That's not me. Whoo! We found his stuff. That's you're doing it too, aren't you? Stop it.
Do you not want me to?
No. You're good. You're good. Give me a second, because now I have to explain it. That's an empath. It's an empathic ability of.
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
I don't know either.
Which is you're gonna get so much information out of this.
Everyone, 300,000 people plus are gonna, and that's why I think it's so important that we're here. It's
All right,
God.
let's talk about this then.
You're not an emotional person.
No,
for a reason.
But there's a reason.
There's a reason.
Here's the best way to explain that. Most people have had an incident where they look at their phone and they think mom's gonna call, and then mom calls. There are plenty of stories out there where woo-woo stuff happens of, I think so-and-so's gonna do this, and it happens. Or I had a dream about this, and it happens. Anybody who's a mother, who has children, who loves their children, knows when their babies are sick, even if their babies are not in the room.
True.
We are designed to be able to feel that with the people that we love the most. We are emotional beings. Wow, I'm going to end up doing so many different things. Lisa, come here. This is called a closed circuit indicator.
Okay.
It's a ping pong ball with a battery in it that when you close the circuit, it lights up and makes a noise. Okay. So there's an electrical bond purging through me right here.
Okay.
If I can get you to touch my finger, touch your wife's finger. Lisa, you're going to have to reach over and touch her finger.
Got it?
Yeah, got
And
it.
now touch my finger. And you have to touch the ball. We're all connected. Release your 2 fingers. Now touch.
Oh,
Release.
that's insane.
Touch. This shows how we are all connected.
Wow.
And the reality of that. This is not a parlor trick. This is the way that we're designed. I use that to show people that when you're in a room with any kind of human being, we're connected at some level.
Yeah.
There's lots of different ways to explain that. That's the easiest way for me to do it. So we're emotional beings. It's the same type of thing that if somebody throws up, the whole room starts throwing up.
Yeah.
If you are laughing, it's contagious in a room full of people. When I was in high school, if I came in a bad mood and I sat down, it became apparent that I could make the whole room be in a bad mood, or vice versa. If I was in a good mood, I could make the room be in a good mood. Leaders, you were in the military, you were in the army. There are enigmatic leaders who just by their presence and how they carry themselves, everybody wants to follow them. So there's a reality to how this works.
Yeah.
As an empath, which I don't like calling myself, but believe I am, I have the ability to pick up other people's emotions occasionally, and what I've learned to do is when they are strong, I will pick them up. If I'm talking to somebody like that about what should be a seriously sad kind of story, and he's looking at me like I'm crazy, but I'm crying, it's not me. It's him projecting. Show Lisa. It's him projecting. So what you have is an individual who at 5 years old was abandoned by his mother, did not understand what was going on or how it was going on, has an anger problem now because that's how it manifested itself. He was probably awesome in the Army because I did the same thing. I was awesome because I was so angry.
Heartless.
Can I cuss on this thing?
You
So angry.
We can move it out.
But I learned to use it, right?
Yeah.
We learned to use it. We learned to adapt, which is what he's learned to do, I'm sure. And again, I don't even know this guy. I'm just guessing. Behavior patterns will tell the story, though. So if you take a 5-year-old who was abandoned, who was not explained to it, had a drug addict, alcoholic mother who pretty much ruined her life and his life. He didn't have a father in his life. This is a kid who had to learn to adapt emotionally by himself, and crying was not going to be one of the things in his wheelhouse.
No,
He's
it
probably,
isn't.
He's probably tough. He's probably emotionless.
crazy.
He probably doesn't share much.
And I'm the #1 emotional wife, so it's like, hello.
The
Where
interesting
this?
thing is he's probably a great father.
Oh, he
and
is.
he probably protects the out of those
Oh,
kids
yeah.
because he knows what it's like. Here we go.
yeah. He is the best father in the world.
Yeah.
The best. Now you got him. Now you got him. Bring up the kids, and now you got
He knows what it's like to not have that. And so the saving grace, crap.
Okay.
Sorry.
No,
The
you're good. You're
saving
good.
grace of what's going to make him better is that your children will teach him how to become a better father. Again, not me, it's him. How to become a better father because he made a decision a long time ago to not be what he grew up with.
Right.
And so because of that, he ends up being a great dad. And he picked a great wife. And he made decisions based on things that happened 20 plus years ago to not be that guy.
Yeah.
This is how we're designed, and this is how we get from point A to point B.
What's up?
That anger that you've shown today is just a tip of the iceberg. I'm willing to bet you know what's in there. You know how deep that goes, and you know how big it can get. You gotta get that stuff out.